Nice game.
So when you're feeling it like that, how does it feel?
It felt good. Everything was connected. Everything was happening for us.
I mean, there have been games when you've had to do more, especially since Graham and all that, but especially in the first half, really seemed obvious that you had to do more. Did you realize that, hey, I have to shoot because nobody else is making it better?
Yeah, coming into that game, it was a zone, so you had to move more. You have to, be more, vocal and more type of leadership, bro. I just had to make plays, and that's what I did.
Your three-point shot, we talked about this at no points, but last year, your strongest asset now is you're just taking it confidently. Just talk about that part of your game and how it improved, especially against Syracuse.
Like you said, last year it wasn't a big part of my game, but I wanted to improve that to carry on to this season. I just worked on it this summer. I went to a couple of camps and worked on it, and this works out now.
Is that one thing that the scouts in those camps and coaches in those camps kind of pointed out to you, or did you go in seeking? Did you go in seeking the information?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely wanted to go and learn, how I can get better in my game, and they was able to help me.
How come you didn't play AAU basketball? That's what I've been told, but looking back on it, how come you didn't get into that?
It's all about the situation at the time. I really wanted to at first, but then looking at my cousins and their point, I just figured that just working on it by myself was going to benefit me more.
How skilled were they compared to some of the guys you played with that did play AAU? How was the level of competition with the cousins versus, if you had been on some AAU circuit?
Playing with my family is tough. That's probably the toughest competition I've played in my life. So, it's
up till now, even now, it's pretty competitive comparatively.
You could say a little bit more.
Families throw elbows.
Almost definitely.
Otto, how did Saturday in your mind compare to? I guess you had this big game, was it state final, where you had all the rebounds. Are those games comparable at all in terms of the stage and the setting and kind of how you're maybe lifting a team?
A little bit, you can say that. That game, it was not important, but it was special to me. Breaking my dam record and things like that. Just playing in that kind of stage, that state where a lot of people are watching, is almost compared to the one that's here. Definitely.
What was it like brought you here, being a Missouri guy, knowing that Missouri and Kansas are right there, and as I recall, it sort of came down to the wire. What was it that attracted you to this place?
The location, the people here attracted me. Just wanted to be away from home. Attracted me here. Made the right choice.
Had you been thinking that you wanted to go away from home the whole time?
Definitely.
But when you got here, what was something the coach said that sealed the deal for you? Or something you met, or something you saw, or whatever?
It was just being surrounded by great people that sealed the deal for me.
So how long did it take you to adjust to the Georgetown city life, so to speak? Did you fit in right away, or did
it took me a summer to get adjusted, but after that, it just fit in.
So last week when I mentioned you were building number 6 or 7 in some of the mock drafts, you sort of stroked your chin and your eyes kind of lit up. Do you follow that stuff?
Not really.
Not really? No? It's obviously what you envision in your future one of these days, right?
Definitely. Growing up, I did want to go to the NBA when I was young. That was one of my main goals, and it still is. So.
Yeah. Coach says he's talked to you about that.
A little.
Or any thoughts of where you are now?
Have to see after the season.
But you don't follow the daily. Okay. You're moving up, just in case you
How about UConn?
How about you?
Has it been tough when people like us ask you such questions to stay focused on the next game, or how has coach been able to help you guys do that?
Not really. I just look at it as a continuing type of mentality. So that's what I'm gonna do.
What was the key for you guys against UConn?
Just keep it packed. We got a lot of guys that can shoot, create off the dribble. We got to keep it defensively, keep it tight, get rebounds. offensively, we just got to continue to move the ball and share. So.
Coach, how does this area compare to beautiful and historic Sexton, Missouri?
This area?
Which I've visited, by the way.
I mean, it's a city. Where I'm from, it's small, so that's a huge difference there. I mean, you can look out my window and see the monuments and stuff. You can't, back home. You don't have things like that.
And was it an easy adjustment for you, coming to a big place, even though you're from a smaller city?
I mean, I think it was because I've never seen that type of city before, so I think the adjustment was easier.
Had you been here to DC before your official visit?
No.
What is it about this team where it seems like you guys have been this winning streak and you never really know who's going to step up? Last game, I think Moses was a little bit of a surprise. Can you just talk about your team's ability during this winning streak to get contributions from all over the place?
Well, definitely. I think this team has learned that, any given night it could be somebody else. Any night it can be Moses or Aaron coming off the bench or Caprio. I mean, it can be anybody. So that's one thing that we accepted, that it can be anybody. So when it is somebody else's turn, shine.
What's the coolest place you've been to in DC?
Probably the monuments.
You've done all the tourist sites, huh?
Did you visit that stuff on your official visit out here? I mean, did they just want to take you
No,
around? Give you the,
I've been.
was it just the campus, the basketball stuff?
Yeah.
So you had to sort of do the monuments on your own time then?
Yeah.
Do you get recognized a lot when you walk around town? Or have you noticed anything different over the last couple weeks? No?
Been the same.
That might change soon. We'll see. Thanks, Otto.
No problem.
Thanks so much.